The deputy director of the Arizona Department of Child Safety says that changes could be coming after one of his employees was violently attacked on camera.
12 News journalist Sean Rice pressed him for answers today amid questions surrounding their security practices.
This year, DCS was forced to remove all security guards from their buildings all across the valley. It's in large part because of budget cuts made by Arizona lawmakers. But tonight we're asking the deputy director, does this put their workers in danger?
Very horrific example of sort of the unpredictable nature of this work.
DCS Deputy Director David Lujan says many of his employees are, quote, traumatized by what this video shows. A Mesa caseworker is grabbed, choked, and thrown to the ground by DeAndre Johnson. The entire assault live streamed on his Facebook page. Court documents tell us that DeAndre Johnson made a previous threat to that DCS worker last week, saying he was going to, quote, kill him, and stopped because his daughter, quote, vouched for the worker. Why on Tuesday was there not another security guard or another caseworker even with your caseworker that was assaulted at the time this happened?
We're still looking into the facts of what happened in this case. We really, work to make sure that, when our staff do feel like there's a threat, we've worked to try and give them the tools so that like they work in pairs or they, call law enforcement to accompany them on visits or whatever they feel is needed.
The deputy director says a security guard paid for by the company that owns the building in Mesa was actually present inside the building as the assault happened, but was not in a position to intervene. This level of violence comes as DCS's budget was slashed by some 4% this year, and large-scale cuts were made to their security services. According to a budget proposal for the fiscal year 2024, DCS projected to spend just over $3 million on security for their workers and buildings, but only spent $1.2 million on security. He says the department was left with, quote, a lot of bad options when faced with making cuts to multiple areas of their bottom line.
I hope, the legislature this year will understand the difficult job that we're doing to keep children safe, but also to keep families together for good outcomes.
Lujan says they have implemented an alert system that workers can use to alert local law enforcement of an immediate threat to their life. But is it working? Do you think that alert system is enough?
I don't think that's the sole solution here. We have given our caseworkers that alert system. We're looking at doing additional, de-escalation training. We are building relationships with local law enforcement. So whenever they do feel like there's a threat, law enforcement can go with them to investigate.
Sean Rice, 12 News.